We are live.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? But no, I don't know why that's in my head. But this is the one time, Eddie, I'm going to say I agree with your thumbnail. Nikkita Lyons has all the reason in the world to be here because she was attacked, brutalized, turned on, betrayed by her tag team partner, Mrs. Rickety Knees herself, Zoey Stark. I don't know why that brace stood out to me so much in that match. I was like, damn, she's like 70 years old. All these young people are in this match.
I didn't even like the match.
What? I enjoyed the match. I thought it entertaining. Did I think
At that
Zoe
point,
Stark
NXT had been
chance?
annoying me. NXT had annoyed me this when I was watching this.
Wait a minute. They didn't do anything to annoy you. Nick Aldis wasn't on that show.
There was too many talking segments, Marcus. There was far too many segments. Far too many segments. Not enough wrestling.
God forbid they tried to tell you what story, Manny. What story? In those talking
Marcus,
segments.
I'm tired of fucking scripts. Tired of scripts.
Like wrestling scripts or the man or the woman?
The man scripts. The man they call scripts.
Is it a man they call scripts? Or is it a woman they call? It sounds like a man's voice.
Before, I mean, the voice changer could be anything, but the voice changer could be anything, but
yeah, I want equal opportunity hate, okay, Manny? Don't hate the man they call scripts. Hate the person that is scripts. Male or female, scripts can go to hell. You go to hell hacking the whole building.
Next, he's going to start using an actual letter. He's going to send in a letter to the NXT Performance Center, to the CWC.
Either show up or don't. What are you going to do, scripts? Get out of here, scripts. I don't care who you are.
Oh, we'll be back right after this.
We should have opened with scripts taking over our show. Oh, this is scripts. Arr. I got the show. Taking over your
Neither of us can make poetry, because they're the flaw in this.
Yeah, but we can always say, "Oh no, scripts took over the show. Oh no, it's scripts. It's scripts. He's out of control. He's out of control. Oh no. Oh no. It's scripts."
Damn you, scripts! Damn you!
Scripts! Damn you!
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Hey! Oh! Check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
That script right there. I always knew it was you. Through the years. Maybe
damn you, scripts! Not again, scripts!
Scripts, no! No, not my photo scripts. Not my photos. Maybe for Thanksgiving, Manny. You know, you're Manny, I'm Marcus. Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Waka waka. Hot girls for you.
They're back! Yes!
They're back.
Woo!
Woo! They've been waiting on that.
69xxx.life. They're back,
now,
baby.
Is that 6930? Or are you 69 and looking for 30 is life? I don't know. I just know there's hot girls for me. Somewhere.
And is it life or is it leafy?
Oh boy. I was gonna say for Thanksgiving we could do best of the thumbnails, Manny. rest of the thumbnails. So just go through each thumbnail throughout the years. Do we have any of those photos? No. But it would be nice to see how many times you put Nikkita Lyons and Alexa Bliss. Who wins the battle of the thumbnail?
A good few. Wes has opened up with Zoey, Benjamin Button, Starks is evil. She's a female, Wes, so Benjina. Hey, I've got a cousin named Leafy, childhood nickname. How did we get that as a nickname? Are you one with
Leafy?
nature? Yeah.
Oh no, it's weed. He's like, wait, childhood her ass probably smoking weed then too. I don't know. Maybe his name is Leafy. He's Leafy, Leafy. Leafy's evolved into scripts. He's just out there typing poetry for everybody. Watch out for scripts. It all started with a script wrote. And all of a sudden,
I'm going to address the elephant in the room.
Ooh.
Marcus betrayed me yesterday. He may have sung "I'm Sorry, Manny" at the top of the show, which I didn't make very far into the show. I maybe watched maybe 9 seconds of that video.
Hey, it had to be done. It had to be said. Words has never been more politely spoken. There was a warning. I should have put a warning. Warning, the following episode involves Nick Aldis. Do not be driving or operating heavy machinery.
Well, Marcus, I've got a surprise for you today. Our special guest, Wheeler Utah.
Oh no, your pettiness. That's too far. When he's gonna go in there and talk like a baby. No, Brian. Where did they just drop that story? Did we drop that?
I feel like they have.
What the fuck? What happened to that? No, Brian, you're not committed to this. I am. I'm a fan of Big Big Club. All you
To
do
be
is
fair,
talk
no. Brian Danielson did mention it in the promo.
Yeah. Although, yeah, he was hood Brian Day. He had that beanie on. He was ready to go. He was doing his best John Moxley impersonation. No, guys, I'm still cool. I'm hip. I'm not all about environment and saving the world. I'm also about violence. Check out my beanie. I'm very dangerous.
I'm very dangerous.
Danger is my middle name. Brian Danger Danielson. BDD.
Should we get into the show?
Yes. Let's start talking about some wrestling. Let's get it over with. Let's run through it.
It just started with some AE dubs. It kicks off with FTR and the Acclaim versus Swerve, Keith Lee, and the Arse Boys. Match was fine.
Yeah, I had problems already at the start of the show. I didn't like the way they had the poster for the 8-man tag. I feel like the champion should have been up close and personal instead of FTR, who could have been in the background. And then Swerve and Keith Lee could have been front. Instead, both of the main teams who were fighting for the title were pushed to the background. And then in the front, you had the Ass Boys and FTR.
I didn't even look at the poster. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that the entrances, the order. I think that the Acclaim should have came out last, which was a killer rap from Caster. He out there delivering, throwing bombs out there, talked about everybody. Herschel Walker got his.
Talked about Kyrie, talked about Tom Brady.
Herschel Walker was sprinkled in there. He was all over the place. And it all made sense. And FTR was like, yeah, cool, righteous.
Wes said Keith Lee looking like he's missing Mia Yim's employment opportunities. No, I mean, she's now the breadwinner, I think. I think she's earning more money than him.
Probably so. And I like to also shout out to John Moxley and Renee for this one, or Samoa Joe. They're two employed, 2 paycheck household now. And she's walking around with a kendo stick talking about, oh, I got to make more money than you. But I'm the better wrestler. Shut up. I make more money than you. Fat ass. Pure abuse in there. That's what I think the person who makes more in the household does. I make more money than you fat ass. That's why I expect goes on Eric house when Shantae walks around with all her money. Take that, fat ass. I make more money. I talk shit.
I imagine money thrown at Eric and go buy yourself a video game you're not going to play.
I'm gonna play this. Shut up. Me and the girls are going to the strip club tonight. Why?
Like a big wad of cash thrown at Eric and hits him straight in the face every time.
Yeah, take a picture of this. Cook up my dinner. Like, I expect her to be extremely abusive and drunk with power. It's very un-Uzi of her.
Wes said, would you rather be Swerve in Our Glory or the OC?
Well, Swerve in Glory has seconds left to live. It seems like.
Yeah. I'll go with the OC, because Swerve in Our Glory, you'll probably have to fit a very hefty dinner bill. I didn't pay for it. I didn't even eat this. Why am I paying for it? Damn it, Keith. Damn it.
Yeah, I can imagine rental car issues of like, Keith, that's my shoulder rest, man. Come on. You're taking all the shoulder rest. You're too big. I just don't understand why you just can't get a bigger car. Why don't you pay for it? Okay, Mr. Bearcat, pay for it.
It probably costs more gas to move him around as well.
Yeah. I also have suspicion that hate don't come from the raping of Billy Gunn that Swerve did or the miscommunication or whatever else they've done. It comes from them driving up and down the road and Swerve, you want to hear my new track, Keith? No, I don't. I really don't.
Hey, Keith, you want to listen to our podcast? No, I don't.
No, I'm trying to read here. That's all you do is read and shit. Start reading. Suckers. You trying to be script? You trying to be script with your knowledge, with your words?
MJF cuts another great promo. He's basically tired of waiting for his time. And then I don't know where this Stokely one came out from, but he says he says MJF's greatest crime is dick riding without a license. Win, lose or draw, he will see him in hell. What?
And since I heard that lie, which cost me to spit out my food because I was on lunch, when people were like, what are you laughing about? Your dick riding without a license. I've been thinking, how can I incorporate that sentence in my everyday life? You commit the most violent, most dangerous crime. Dick riding without a license. I don't even know when you come up with that way. It's a beautiful
he
lie.
deserves his props this week for that.
Yeah.
Ethan Page.
The promo was so good. It's just like, it's expected. Like,
yeah, I expected it from MJF.
He killed that
What
shit.
I wasn't expecting was Stokely. I wasn't expecting Stokely to come out with dick riding without a license.
He was walking through the city like Apollo, going through his diary and stuff. He's the only good thing about the firm, I think. They're not using those other guys.
No, the thing is, it's him and then Ethan Page. I think they're the only credible things coming out of the firm.
Yeah, and they had a chance to make W. Morrissey, aka Big Cass, seem like a big deal. Nah, just another guy on the roster.
No, he's a guy that hits people. He's basically Lance Archer.
Yeah, he's Lance Archer. He's Brian Cage. He's Nyla Rose in that same ilk of just big guys that hit people randomly. No lines, never say anything, never do anything. No, what's his motivation? Yeah. Who knows?
We move into the next match of the night, which is Ethan Page versus Eddie Kingston with Ortiz, who I forgot existed for a very long time.
Yes. I was like, were they waiting for his hair to grow back? Damn, without Santana, he's nobody. Santana was clearly the Shawn Michaels of that group.
Everyone fell off. I think it's injuries, obviously. Eddie Kingston feels like he fell off for a while.
Well,
Ortiz has been gone. Ortiz has been gone as long as Ruby Soho has been gone.
Yeah. They just be digging up people out of nowhere and expect me to care about, Ortiz. And, Ortiz and Santana, don't forget that they had their breakup. Yeah, they got beef now. It's like, what the hell? So Santana was right, I guess. I don't know.
Ethan Page wins with the Ego's Edge from the middle rope, and that was it. Then we get Wardlow versus Arya Daivari, who was selling a butler.
Yeah, I guess. Go ahead, sell it, Arya Daivari. If that's what you do now.
Yeah,
on Dark, I guess. I don't know.
This was a squash match. Wardlow then calls out Powerhouse Hobbs, says he's finally got a suitable opponent for his title. Wardlow then says he's going to take every title in the company, which is when Joe attacked.
Then the Fire Nation, the Nation of Violence attacked. All right. So I pause it here. The other stuff, yeah, that stuff happened. Whatever. We skipped over it. Ethan Page beat Eddie Kingston. Who cares? I don't see they care about their history. It's like, yeah, it's great, but thanks for shoehorning all this in, Excalibur. If you don't show me the footage, it don't matter. But Samoa Joe turning on Wardlow. Wardlow is now over. Who I don't know who didn't see this coming.
Short-lived.
Yeah, I don't know who didn't see this coming. I just felt like, Joe, every week on Dynamite, there's someone that turns on somebody.
Yeah, like, but this is now the TNA turning of the chapter.
I remember someone calculated they did like 43 turns. It's been probably about, since they calculated, it's been about 10 more turns since then. I don't even know what you even call the Jeff Jarrett turn or some of this other shit. But there's way too many turns on this show. It'd be like watching a TV show or a movie, and every other scene or every other week, you're like, oh man, who signed up? Plot twist. Jack Bauer is the bad guy.
I have a feeling M. Night Shyamalan is writing for AEW at this moment in time, because there are too many twists and turns.
In the back, if it was M. Night Shyamalan in the back, you realize this was all taking place on the planet Mars, and they're all.
I feel like it is, Marcus. Look deep down, it probably is.
But in the middle of this, Tony Schiavone said it'd be taking place live in the UK, Manny. They're coming.
Yeah,
they're coming.
They haven't given any more additional details. Maurice asked, put it out in the mid-card mess. Is like, if it's near you, are you probably going to go? I was like, maybe.
You gotta go. You have to experience AEW live and survive all 12.
It'll probably be an enjoyable show live, but it's just like, I know what type of fan that attracts. I'm like, I'm not sure about that. They all stink. They all stink. They all need deodorant.
Well, Manny, maybe you can come and provide them with the new Sharpshooters Wrestling deodorant. It comes in all.
Oh my god, that is a gap in the market, Marcus. We need to get our thinking cap on.
Smell like shit? Ha! We got you covered. See some of these sharpshooter shooters where we just spray it under your arms a little bit. Here's some sharpshooter soap. Or for those who don't want to shower but consider the others, here are these oils that you can put under your nose so you don't have to smell me at all.
So we get the Saraya face. Yeah, we get the Saraya face to face with Britt Baker. We learn that Saraya is now 100% cleared, and AEW is her house.
This is my house.
Britt Baker says she finally understands why Saraya doesn't like her. It's because she wishes she could have been. She wishes she could have been her. Basically, everything Saraya wishes she could have been. I don't know what I wrote earlier. I was probably.
You could have been. You would have been. I am, but you couldn't be. But I am. Okay, you couldn't be me, but you tried to be me. But you can't be me because I am me. All right, you had a broken neck. Sure
she says Saraya left her house. She left her house and walked into my house. Saraya, we don't take walk-ins. So, bitch, make an appointment. I was like, why is this funny, but also dumb at the same time?
It's a dentist joke. This is what I want my dentist to say to me when they're done with me. Get the fuck out of here. We don't take walk-ins. I made this appointment. Why are you cursing me out? Make an appointment, bitch.
And then Saraya says Britt Baker was handed her position by Tony Khan, and it reminds her that she's only been on TV for 3 years while she's been doing this for years. Britt doesn't know what it takes to be a superstar, let alone a star. I'm like,
ooh, bird. So, war of the words here. War here. War of the words here. Who do you feel won this battle?
I think because Saraya got the last word in, and then left Britt Baker pretty much speechless. Like, you ain't no star.
You ain't no star. You just David fucking Porter. You ain't the future of shit. You just David fucking Porter. Hit her with the rampage.
She hit her with the rampage and then walked off. The real question is
it her house?
She was fully cleared the last time she stepped in the ring and then got injured. How shaky is that neck?
Yeah, that's what you gotta wonder. That's what the big question is. Can Britt Baker keep her safe? Are they gonna do some shenanigans to prove that her neck is fine? I just hope for the safety of her that she isn't out there going to risk her life and limb just for.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think AEW's women's division isn't necessarily the safest division, given like how many people have actually been injured, and accidents do happen. But like, there isn't that many people you would go, you know what, you can have a safe match there with this person. So it's just like it's a bit like one of those you're gonna be like watching like Ric Flair's last match, like.
Like, oh God, don't die in front of me. Don't die in front of me. And then, regret that you didn't pay for it and, just stole it. But, yeah, so I am Team Britt Baker on this one. Fuck what Paige was talking about. Or, I'm sorry, Saraya. Fuck what she's talking about. You go flex your Tokyo Dome. I don't even know where you were in the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, I don't remember her being in the Tokyo Dome.
Where were you in the Tokyo Dome? When'd you go against Okada? That's all I associate.
New Japan don't even like women. Well, who are you going against in the Tokyo Dome?
Well, I don't remember you in the Tokyo Dome. Jamal, facts. Fact checker. I think she made the Tokyo Dome up. Or she has no clue what the Tokyo Dome is. That wasn't the Tokyo Dome? That wasn't the Tokyo Dome. Oh, shit. Sorry. But she over here trying to flex on Britt Baker. And I'm not the biggest Britt Baker supporter, but this is the doctor's house. This is the house she built. Talking about she's Tony's favorite and all that. And I was like, nah, she's kind of the people. She was the people's favorite. In fact, people were cheering her in this segment.
Nah, she's Tony's favorite. Go back and rewatch. There was a behind the scenes of. Do you remember that match between Britt Baker, and Thunder Rosa? The main one that put Britt Baker on the map. The main one that put Britt Baker on the map.
The one that was unsanctioned? The one that's now on the record?
Yeah. After that match, you see Tony pretty much fucking gushing over Britt Baker. Oh, that was so great. That's like, you're such a mark.
Yeah, but I seen him at a press conference suck Cesaro's dick in front of everybody. So Cesaro ain't on no TV. I don't trust anything Tony does in front of a camera anymore. He's just awkward and he loves everybody.
Well, he commits the biggest crime ever, Marcus. He dick rides with no license.
There you go. Damn it. You were able to use it. I couldn't use it. I wanted to use it so bad. I had to do it.
And that wasn't a prepared joke because I didn't know we were going down that route.
Yeah.
Trent versus Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal wins the match. Where Jeff Jarrett comes out, takes shot at Braun Strowman whilst hyping up Satnam Singh.
Yeah, he took shots at Braun Strowman and Triple H. And the setup to this match was really awkward and poorly cut together.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, there's best friends and Danhausen walking up the ramp. and then it's like blah 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 blah, and whatever they say, and then they cut, and then it's Trent walking up.
Marcus, there wasn't any type of cut. It was an extremely hard cut. It's like if you watch Rory's Retro tomorrow, because we recorded those on Halloween, so Ross door keeps going off, so he has to keep going off. Rather than do like a nice soft cut, no, I just did hard cuts.
Yeah. So that hard cut was like, oh, it was like they filmed 2 different segments. It was like, I don't know which one to use. Use both.
We'll make it work.
You make it work. It's gonna be seamless. The editor. It's gonna be seamless, Tony. Oh,
no, it was really obvious.
But moving on. What do you feel about Jeff Jarrett attacking the WWE brass that fired him for the Road Dogg?
Didn't he walk away the last time?
No, they fired him this time for Road Dogg to come back.
Okay. It is what it is, isn't it? It kind of. He'd been employed by literally everyone else, and then it's not like Jeff Jarrett ain't gonna come back at some point to do another job at WWE.
Yeah.
It's just like, it is what it is. It's Braun Strowman. He took a shot at Braun Strowman. Like, anyone really cares. Like, Braun Strowman decided to take a shot at the small flip-flopping wrestlers a couple of weeks just after Crown Jewel, and then that backfired in his face.
Yeah, he got punched. Oh, I'm sorry. But I like that he made fun of his skinny jeans. And I'm like, why'd you make fun of his pants? Why, Jeff? Why did you attack the man's pants? And why is Triple H a banana nose? Is that supposed to rile Triple H up? Ooh, he talked about my nose. The one joke
the banana nose kingdom.
For the past 30 years. Yeah. Ooh, the one thing people attack me at is my nose. Ooh, I'm scared of you, Jeff Jarrett. Triple H, if he had any decency, well, I mean, he has decency. He's not going to reply. He could just say, Jeff, how many businesses have closed down when you're in them? This banana factory is still open. I've been here 30 years, and this banana factory is staying open. Everywhere you go, closed down in less than 6 years. That would be my comeback. But I'm a much pettier man. In fact, I would show Monday Night Raw. I'm so petty. I'll tell everybody, hey guys, we're going to do Monday Night Raw. We're going to do the best of Jeff Jarrett. And have it go on for an hour, make it the lowest rating segment in the history of Monday Night Raw.
That's too petty.
That's how petty I am. I cost us money to get retaliation on you, Jeff Jarrett. I fired your ass for the Road Dogg. Just like we replaced you with him and Double J. I'll play Baby Tonight. We own Baby Tonight.
Let's go completely off topic right here.
Okay.
Did you see the comments Road Dogg made about Bret Hart?
I saw a headline. Road Dogg said Bret Hart isn't a good wrestler. And I go, let me continue to scroll. Because what
is this man talking about? This is the time when you shouldn't say anything on a podcast.
Yeah. I literally passed that headline and I was like, maybe there's a reason why he said this. Maybe you can justify it. Maybe if I read the complete sentence, but no, that's nonsense. I'm going to keep scrolling. I do not live in a world where the Road Dogg is allowed to say Bret Hart is not a good wrestler. hey, Road Dogg, suck a dick. All right? That doesn't even make sense. Who attacks Bret Hart's wrestling? Who goes?
No, but then he said, I think he said something along the lines of Bret Hart was a better sports entertainer, and that's where I would go because that's where the money's at. And I'm like, shut up, Road Dogg.
Bret Hart's boring as fuck.
I don't even like Bret Hart that much as an adult. I don't like Bret Hart that much as an adult, but like, even I know that statement was ridiculous.
Yeah. This is absolutely ludicrous. Shut up. Shut up. And then you just go from you, Road Dogg? From you?
Of all people, you?
You? Mr. Jiggaleg in the ring with the knee? That's your big move?
Your finisher was a pump handle slam. Get out of here.
Road Dogg, Road Dogg, for the record, how many single titles have you won in any company you've been in? Nobody wanted to give you shit. You had tag partners that carried you, whether it's R-Truth from Billy Gunn or Jesus Christ himself. Oh.
No, he didn't tag with R-Truth, Marcus. He tagged with K-Quick. Just remember that. They're two different entities.
Oh, Jesus.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry cuts a meh promo on Christian and Luchasaurus. he said he's got a surprise for them on Rampage. The surprise is a steel cage match. Because we ain't gonna recap Rampage this weekend. So let's just get out in the open.
So they have a steel cage match tonight?
No, they're gonna have a steel cage match at Full Gear.
Oh, okay. So surprise is steel cage. Spoiler alert. I got a cage match. And Luchasaurus went, ooh. Ooh, I'm afraid of you, Mr. Jack Perry. Oh, you a mean one, Mr. Man. I'm afraid of you, Mr. Cage match. I'll kill you. I'm a dinosaur. I'll kill you.
John Moxley comes out. He says some things. He says Mox says that he's met some bad people, and you ain't that devil.
Yeah. I mean, I can probably agree with Mox. And you look at MJF and you go like, nah, I've seen some shit. I've seen some shit. You're not that bad of a guy.
Everything MJF has done up until their match at Full Gear has been easy. I think, call me crazy, but I think William Regal is going to turn on Mox and the Blackpool Fight Club or Combat Club or whatever it's called, and side with MJF.
Manny, not only do I 100% agree with your method, I have the firm also turning on Jon Moxley in that same night. It always seems that way. It always seems fitting that, yes, this is the guy. This is who I want. And, you know.
It's not like MJF needs a mouthpiece, but it just feels fitting because I keep calling it the Bullet Club.
You're gonna call it the Black Ass Combat Club or something.
The Blackpool Combat Club.
The Black Lives Matter Club. The Black Lives
It just seems like it's done.
Yeah,
they don't come out together anymore. They barely do anything. Wheeler Yuta and Cesaro have been MIA.
Yeah, it's it's a faction that could have been great that they're like, if I don't want to enjoy him. Yeah. Right there's a big ass hanging around Jon Moxley and him eating steaks all day. You disgust me. They don't do anything. They don't ever hang out. It's very rare when you catch all of them together. It's just rare catching Death Triangle all in the same spot. You get that what twice a year? Oh shit! Yeah, Death Triangle. By the way, they won those trios titles and they haven't been seen since.
Well, speaking of that, the Elite are now seem to be coming back at Full Gear.
Yeah, I mean, once Colt Cabana starts showing his ass up, you realize everybody's back but Punk.
And then we get Jamie Hayter versus Sky Blue. I know if some of the other regulars were in the chat, they'd be saying the cakes match or whatever. But I think Jamie Hayter took way too long to put down Sky Blue.
Yeah, it should have been over quickly. Should have been quick work, Hayter. You want to be world champion? You kill Sky Blue. Okay, you kill that. Shoot. But,
and then I didn't even finish the main event. I'm just realizing because I ended up putting together the show after this. I got halfway through Sammy Guevara versus Bryan Danielson in a 2 out of 3 falls match, and like I said, I don't like 2 out of 3 falls matches at all in any company they're on.
I am going to complain about the officiating in AEW again, even though I've said numerous times I can give a damn about their rules anymore. But come on, for peak's sake, two matches in a row. 2 matches in a row, the referee just starts shit up for no reason. Like,
the first 4 was a DQ, and then I don't know what else happened in the rest of the match.
Well, in the Jay Lethal and who did he fight? Trent match. Jay Lethal was able to chop block Trent, beat the shit out of Trent. Then when Jay Lethal threw Trent in the ring, the ref rang the bell to start the match. Kiss my ass, Mr. Referee, on that. How is any of that fair? And then you got Tony Schiavone going, oh, yeah. That's what you got to do there. That's what you got to do. So I don't see why more people don't do it. Well, shit, I didn't realize I could do that. I didn't realize the referee would just start the match. And then in this match, Sammy, cheats. I didn't even realize it was best 2 out of 3 falls. I apparently missed that part. But he did the strategy I would use, and that is could repeatedly attack my opponent and beat him to an inch of his life with weapons until it counted out the first fall. I'd be like, I take my DQ. I take that happily. But as soon as that first fall ended, they restarted the match, and he's hitting him with a microphone. And I'm like, Mr. Official, what's the difference? 2 out of 3 falls, it's over. We're done here. But Bryan Danielson won in a pretty good match. I mean, he did take an ass whooping, and I thought that, I never thought Sammy was gonna win, but it was well done. At least what did I gain from this? None. Probably not.
So did that end Dynamite then? The 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah. Good
Oh,
match.
look who's back from the dead.
Oh!
Remember when Triple H did that against The Rock? I sure do.
I remember it. I hated it then too. I hate this. This is a stupid thing to do. That's like, hey, Manny, I have a fight with Anderson Silva tonight. You know what I'm going to do? Attack him before he gets to the ring. Throw him in there and the ref goes ring the bell. It's so stupid.
No, but this happens all the time, though. So but what normally happens is they get attacked. The referee, then they get thrown in the ring. The referee then makes this conscious decision to ask the person, can you continue?
Okay. Yeah, I need that part. So I can look at Darby Allin in his face and go, dumbass. Or I can look at Seth Rollins when Bobby Lashley just whooped his ass or something this week and go, dumbass. Why would you do this? Or whoever. I'm okay with that. Just give me that little bit of moment of the referee saying, are you okay to fight tonight? Instead of, I just whooped your ass. I gave you no time to recover. But as soon as the person that is perpetrating this crime throws me in the ring, the match starts. I'm not ready. I never got an opportunity to get ready, and I never approved of this. Why am I getting my ass whooped and thrown into the ring? I'm going to do that every single week. That would be my new strategy every single week. Making an entrance. Shoot him. I throw him in the ring. Ring the bell, ref.
So if we're ranking this week's AEW Dynamite, what are you giving it?
Well, since they decided to take my A-Town Downs away, sadly, I am giving it it's about 7 or 8 out of 10. I actually enjoyed the show. As much as it seemed like I didn't enjoy the show, and there's some bad stuff in there, I enjoyed a lot of the promo work. And the main event was really good. The 8-man tag in the beginning at the start was good. I enjoyed Britt Baker and Paige taking shots at each other, even though a lot of it, I don't know who's on what side, or they both come off as people. I was like, fuck them both in real life. And the show gets bumped up probably a point or two just because of the line, you're dick riding without a license. Just saying. It's a good show. It's a good show.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm whatever score I give it, it's gonna be higher than NXT for me this week. I think it's either a 7, maybe an 8 for me out of 10.
Okay. So Levi's talking about the time Triple H attacked The Rock intentionally and got to get the DQ. I remember the Iron Man match when I believe Kurt Angle did that to Brock Lesnar and took like 7 or 8 losses because of the pre-match tag in the Iron Man match. Probably the most falls in the Iron Man match ever. And then Brock Lesnar was trying to catch up and win that match. I think he eventually did. But
Yeah.
that would be my strategy every single time. If I can cripple you in my best of 2 out of 3 falls or Iron Man match, especially an Iron Man match, oh man, I'm bringing a flamethrower. What the fuck? Yeah. That's just one loss for me. You're not recovering from those 3rd-degree burns.
Evil man.
I'm trying to win. I'm going to the pay window every single time. You put me in the wrestling business and you tell me I can win. I'm attacking people before the bell in an attack match. We are playing all types of shenanigans. If I'm managing somebody, they better throw me out just by looking at me because I'm cheating. I'm tripping legs. I'm grabbing aprons. I'm throwing shoes, whatever it takes. I'm running in the ring. There's always going to be somebody hopping the crowd with some brass knuckles. I ain't shit. I know it.
Let's move into NXT. Joe Gacy. It kicks off with Joe Gacy versus Cameron Grimes. Joe Gacy's wrestling in tights now, and it just
he ain't got no pants on.
It just feels weird.
Yeah. The main thing I know is about the opening of NXT. Number one, I'll tell you the first thing I noticed. Ava Ray covered up her knees. She covered up them knees. Number two, I like the mask they were wearing. I like the different variations of the smiley face mask. Two, Joe Gacy looks like a young Trevor Murdoch / Dusty Rhodes.
That's who I thought he looked like. They're both rotund. Joe Gacy looks like he just needs to chew tobacco, and that's it.
Yeah, I would love for them to do an angle, and I know it's ridiculous, and nobody would want to see this. But Trevor Murdoch goes, "Son, I'm here to help you. You're not living right. Come follow me into the NWA." I know it'd be ridiculous, but let's get the Joe Gacy and Trevor Murdoch crossover. But now taking, I guess, Joe Gacy serious because Vince wanted him covered up. And he's like, Vince is gone. Woo! Party boy. I'm in my underwear.
Gacy wins. Yeah, Gacy wins with distractions from Schism. It was a decent little match to open up NXT.
Yeah. And I'm glad he actually dresses like a wrestler and not whatever he was dressing, like a pastor before. Or something, or a priest.
And then we immediately go to the barbershop, Marcus. Mello gives props to Wes Lee, but he didn't beat him. And he didn't pin him. So you ain't the A champion until you beat him.
Yeah.
Trick calls him the transitional jump.
Yeah.
Mello says this is going to be a short title reign. Next week there's going to be a contract signing. And then immediately we go to scripts, leaving poetry in CWC.
Yeah, I enjoyed the line from Mello. It was like, oh yeah, or it may have been Trick. Yeah, we ain't talking about those 60-day trials here. That's all that's going on here. Which made me laugh because that's kind of, I don't remember who beat Mello and took the title off of him and he got it back. I forgot who it was.
Grimes.
It was Grimes? Oh yeah,
I think it was Grimes.
Also a ladder match. The secret to beating Carmelo Hayes, ladder match. He loses all of them. It's like John Cena at a table match. He can't win those.
Levi says, do you think that doing this gimmick for Ava Raine in NXT is a mistake? I would have loved for her to be the center point in a Bloodline Rock feud. It's too early. You need her to become herself. You can't have her just live up to that lineage. And then if she fails, it's going to be a harder failing point for her. Because if she doesn't even match up to a glimmer of The Rock.
Yeah, like we don't know what she can do in the ring. We've never actually. How many people on this show? It's 2 of us right now, and Levi in the chat. How many could say they watched Ava Raine wrestle and was like, "Oh shit, she can go"? No, maybe the best thing she can do is ballet right now and learn.
Yeah.
So I'm in no rush to like say put her on the main roster. Let's see what's going on. I do not want to BFAB Elektra Lopez scenario where it's all like, oh, that's The Rock's daughter.
Because if anyone's going to get time, it's going to be her, because you can't just fire her and not face repercussion because it's the most powerful man in Hollywood. the most powerful man in Hollywood's daughter. If anyone's going to get time to develop, it's got to be her. Not like anyone else in NXT that may have that 2 year thing if they don't start like acting up and getting to the direction they want them to be.
I'm talking to you, Ruka. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Your time is numbered. Your time is numbered. She didn't mean to ride these waves any longer.
Yeah, and if anything showed from last week's sit down segment, she did handle that segment quite well in terms of like what she was able to do, and that was a tape segment, so it'd be interesting to see what they really do live. But she seemed,
they did it. And the
she
first
seems
one
like
in the ring.
yeah, she seemed but she didn't have much to say. She only had very limited things to say, but like it could be a good sign for her.
Yeah, I feel she does have, and she has. I'll just show the comment, I guess now. Yeah, but this is a different situation. Dominic is what, 25, whatever. Rey Mysterio's son. Rey Mysterio probably put that in his contract. I want to wrestle with my son, and that may be a Vince thing too. But I am not doing that with Ava Ray. I could care less about the Mysterio family legacy. This is an annoying family legacy that she's representing.
This is fourth generation. She is fourth generation.
Yeah, this is the way you take your time with, and it's no rush. She does have good presence about her. I like her in this group. I think it's different. It's just not a bunch of weird looking white men. It changed it up by adding a Samoan / black woman in the group who carries herself well, and she's the Rhea Ripley in her team.
Yeah. And then we get Sol Ruka versus Elektra Lopez. This match was awful.
It could have been worse. So Ruka.
Yeah, it could have been B-Fab versus Elektra Lopez.
You know who So Ruka remind me of? And I think I say this about every blonde white girl in wrestling. She reminds me of Charlotte. No,
she reminds me of Kelly. Useless.
Early Charlotte. Yeah, early Charlotte.
Kelly, useless.
I think early Charlotte, who had a lot of athleticism, but didn't know how to put it together. I think So Ruka, in time, will learn how to put it together.
And then we get JC Jane is mugged by Alba Fire.
Okay. Questions about this. A lot of questions. How did the NXT people get this footage? Who put it on that Tron? How did Alba Fire change the graphic? Why did she steal a mom cop's car? She thinks she's getting a title shot? Nah, she in jail. She gonna be in jail. And what did she do to JC in that short amount of time? It's a lot of questions. Going on here. But I do enjoy JC response to, it's a mall cop. You don't have to stop, JC. You don't have to respect that.
I saw the tweet from Gigi first in the morning. Why isn't she in jail?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Like, there's a lot of laws broken. That is just assault on the road. And JC, I just spent $5,000. And Mandy, okay, girl, go ahead.
Do you know what I think we should do for Thanksgiving, Marcus? Seeing as if we won't have a show that day, I think we need to map out NXT land.
What do you mean by NXT land and map it out?
So you've got the CWC as the centerpiece. You've got the parking lot. Yep. You've got the gazebo that you go to block people apparently, or have some teeth talks.
You really do. When you got to make the tough decisions, you go over there to that little pier.
You got the bar. You've got whatever office that lady's using.
No.
There's so many parts to NXT land. I think we need to map it out. We really need to map it out.
You have the cut whiz, the barbershop.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and then my favorite, the now 2.0, but the timeshare they used to be at outside of that little place. The pool area where Velveteen took EC3 to swim in the water.
Yeah,
the little
you've got
area.
the beach as well.
NXT land is wild. I just like that feeling hitting. This land, this bar has been in my family for generations. Bitch, no way. No way. This is a set.
Yeah, and if to put I've named them the Porn Star Experience, the PSE.
Yes.
I wanted to buy the bar and build an apartment complex, but Fallon wants nothing to do with it.
I swear to God, if you made this shit grainy, it'd be 70s porn. Like that's what was going on here. I'm trying to buy this bar. I don't know where the hell this happened on the show, but I'm trying to buy this bar. This is an investment. I offered you a lot of money, and then you got the two horny dudes going, "Yeah, I'll give you something." Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that guy that talks too much. Nah, you can't have that. We're on your side, Fallon.
I really hope that the other one turns on him. Hey, he sells the bar. I don't know how he can do it legally, but somehow he screws him over and sells the bar. And it was all for the pussy.
He sells the bar for sex.
Yeah. Hey, I had to do it, man. She was on me. This is illegal prostitution. You had no rights to this bar.
So we get another rare sighting of Charlie Dempsey versus Andre Chase. This match was going well till Wade. Why am I Wade? I mean Duke Hudson. That can't fuck threw the towel in. He tried to throw the towel in, Marcus. It didn't even make it into the ring.
No, more proof. He can't fuck. He just can't figure out how to get things in. That's the main thing.
I feel like we should also do the Untitled Manny and Marcus show investigates.
Why this man can't fuck? Scientifically proven. Look at the way he stands in that posture. He can't thrust like that. Can't fuck. Oh. Where'd it go with this? Like, I miss Bodie, damn it. If Bodie was coming back and he took out Duke Hudson for doing his deadly. Why did he throw in the towel? This wasn't a towel throwing scenario. Andre Chase was working. Andre Chase was getting out of that hole.
You know, this did bring me back to this, however, did bring me back to, I feel like maybe it was 94, maybe it was a little bit later or afterwards. Might have been 95. Bob Backlund versus Bret Hart. So it was a SummerSlam. And then Owen convinces his mum to throw the towel in for Bret. And Bret has been in a chicken wing for what felt like 2 years.
Now throw it in. You're the only one, Mom. You're the only one. Why me? Just do it. Oh, there's nothing like a good throw in the towel in. Does this work in real combat sports? If I just walked into a boxing match and I was like, I made a bet on the other guy. I threw the towel in. Who's this towel represent? I don't know. And what if you don't have a towel to throw it in? Can I just immediately say, hey, Mr. Official, I don't have a towel to throw in. Is there anything I can substitute this towel
I've
with?
removed my pants. I'm throwing them back in the ring.
And I think throwing a towel is why everybody needs a manager in wrestling. Because what if I'm in a match and let's say I'm getting fucked up. Like I'm in there with let's say Braun Strowman or Omos or some huge guy. And after that, I can take these guys. They're slow and lumbering, and they're just beating the living shit out of me. Well, if I have no manager to throw in the towel, who's going to stop it? The referee? I'm trusting the referee's going to stop it.
Well, you should have your best interest, Marcus. If you're not defending yourself, he should be stopping the fight.
I am defending myself. That's the problem. I'm stuck and forever stuck like this in the corner. Just stop hitting me. This isn't funny anymore. Just pin me. I'm a beaten man. I'm a beaten man. Ah, he dropped a knee into my kidney again. God damn it. If only Manny or Eric was here to throw in the towel. Instead, I got Ryan who decided to walk out on me.
We get Hank Walker versus Stacks. Hank still doesn't have
Hank
any ring
Walker.
gear.
Fuck Hank Walker.
And Stacks struggled to defeat this guy.
Stacks would be fired. Hank Walker would be fired. This is a B-Fab Elektra Lopez scenario all over again. Oh. One, I hate Hank Walker. I hated that he doesn't have retro ring gear. I hate the look on his face that he looks like, well, I'm just here. He looks like a shitty Seth Rogen. I hate his stomach that's insane. Like, it has that little middle right there. That's just not like a, can't form an ab or anything right there.
Marcus, he's an everyday man.
Fuck him and his everydays.
We get the Grayson Waller effect with Bron Breakker and Von Wagner. This is the turning point for me, Marcus. This is why I hate NXT. Von Wagner spoke for way too long.
I'm Von Wagner. I got nothing important to say.
I got a big lisp. I got a big lisp.
You thought Jack's bracket list was terrible? Where do you hear my list? And when you thought Cody's was terrible, where do you hear my list? That's all I hear. And I will agree that Grayson Waller faced the best talk show in the WWE because I watched it via Instagram, which is funnier because you get all the random Instagram comments and you get Waller reacting to those comments because he just literally looks into the camera and just sat back in there. It's like, these guys are a piece of shit. And then even after the segment, he was like, and NXT went to commercial. He's on the commercial break going like, oh, turn the channel right now. This show's going to hell. I'm no longer on it. This piece of shit. This show's a piece of shit. And like some fan reaches again, he's like, shut up, I'll fucking kill you. This is the better show. This is the better show. It's on social
Did you see
media.
Grayson Waller take aim at the wrestling club?
No.
So that, do you know that there's a school teacher that hosts a wrestling club over lunch, and he posts their reactions to certain matches and stuff like on Twitter, and it's getting quite a following. And then he said, the teacher's shit. Everyone in wrestling club sucks, and he played it for the kids.
That guy's going places. He has enough personality to be the next one of the next great heels of the next generation.
Yeah, I think when the Miz is done, he'll be the instant person to take over from the Miz.
Yeah.
Unless they've already signed MJF by then.
Hey, when Miz is done, he's going to commentary. I'm telling you that right now. I put the Miz in the booth. I know it's no booth in wrestling. Yeah, but Miz going to my booth.
We get Axiom versus JD McDonough. This starts off because Axiom is trying to comfort Nathan Frazier, who was injured. JD says Axiom knows nothing about pain. Axiom refers to failure as a JD McDonough, which is harsh.
Yes. You know, Axiom, you're a real smart motherfucker with the turtleneck and your comebacks. Run to the silent luchador type. Fuck you and your comebacks.
But I like how JD McDonough was able to determine what was wrong with Nathan Frazier by just looking the way he was standing.
He walked over. Look at him. Look at the way he's standing. He's out for at least 6, maybe 7 weeks. Going back on that little arthritis at 20-something. Like, that's the kind of doctor I need. Someone tell me, yeah, you're going to die in like 2 weeks. Oh, shit, really? I can tell by the way you're standing. You're kind of leaning, hunched over, you know?
Yeah, and then this was a good match. This had some good back and forth until JD wins by stoppage as Action was unable to continue due to a knee injury, which he was selling all the way through the match after essentially an R-Truth. He landed incorrectly, and then JD started to work on that leg.
Yeah. So, Manny, where do you stand with the Axiom? Do you keep him as Axiom, or would you just go back to A-Kid, or just call him Axiom without the mask?
Axiom without the mask doesn't really work because he doesn't feel like a superhero at that point.
Yeah.
At that point, you'd have to go with A-Kid or give him an actual name.
Yeah, he's literally just A-Kid in the mask now. Like him having these casual conversations. I'm going like, nah, man, you and your turtleneck. You're just A-Kid in the mask. Yeah, I'm in a turtleneck too.
I don't know what you call him. Something Spanish. De La Rosa.
Tyson Kidd or something.
Then JD gets on the mic and then begs someone to get on his level and test him. Looking at you, Apollo. Apollo!
Was out in Nigeria recruiting or announcing that WWE is holding tryouts in Africa. Good for them.
Yeah, they're doing it, but the person that wins may not actually be guaranteed a contract.
Yeah. Just to let you guys know, you guys were all trash. This guy's voided by default because he's the only one not injured or didn't injure himself. So,
and then we get Brutus Creed versus Damon Kemp. Damon Kemp wins by DQ. This was supposed to be 5 minutes. This didn't last for 5 minutes.
Yeah. So once they were like, "Oh, you get DQ'd by this," I was like, "Damon Kemp has it out. I go in there, get DQ'd. I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with you, Brutus. You got 5 minutes. You should just for a regular match. You idiot."
And then Veer and Sanga watch on from a platform.
Hey, these two were respectable.
And then we get to the main event. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter versus Nikkita Lyons and Zoey Stark.
Classic. No, I actually really enjoyed this match. And I enjoy a lot of KC Express tag matches. And I thought this was the better one. You know, they hit Nikkita very well. These are 3 athletic women and Nikkita Lyons who... Booker T had me rolling doing Nikita's entrance where he kept yelling, "Look at her hands, look at her hand speed, look at her hand speed." It was the slowest punches. Look at her hand speed, look at those hand speed. So whenever she would do anything, I was like, "Oh, it's on the hand speed. She got hand speed." I was dying laughing. He was like, "Oh, hand speed."
No, I was dying laughing from the turn.
Yes.
The turn. It almost felt unnecessary. The amount of beating Nikkita Lyons got. Like, she got the belt to the face, then she got the knee, which I was like, she didn't need the knee. The belt did enough. The belt did enough. You proved your point. But then she went for the knee as well. I was like, fuck you. I'm getting you.
Yeah. My favorite part about this turn is them handing the belts over. And it looks like it's Nikkita Lyons' idea. Now we're gonna hand it over, and then Zoey Stark just like, bah! I hit her in the face. I immediately start laughing as the KC Express goes, "None of our business."
No. So Zoey Stark went after a Kaden Carter, but Kaden Carter was smart enough to leave the ring.
Yeah, they just got out of there and waited. Are you done? Are you done using my belt to kill a woman? Yeah, here, take your belt back, bitch. Okay, thank you. We will casually go over there. I see you have deep-rooted issues. And I was also laughing at the crowd. Zoey is angry, Chance. And then she goes, "Yes, I am."
Zoey is angry. No. Zoey is angry. Yes, I am.
I don't know why, but literally Nikkita Lyons getting hit with that belt was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. And I don't know why. I don't know what triggered it. Just like whoa.
It was how quick it went. It was just like I didn't see it coming.
And normally you attack like the people who beat you, and then you attack your partner. But no, she went straight for her partner. I got no beef with you two. Okay, it's all her. It's her fat ass. That's what I got a problem with.
Yeah, so that was NXT. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
I've been a ride of a. I think I'm going to give it a. I think I give it a 5. No, I really enjoyed. I can't because of the turn, which made me laugh. The Exil and Dunham match, and watching the Grayson Waller effect on Instagram, which is the better show. Because it's not PG at all, apparently. I was like, oh, this is where we're going with this. I'm going to give it a 7. I give it a 7. Dynamite gets a 1 point advantage this week. Dynamite's the better show this week. But
yeah, well, Marcus,
NXT,
I've got
NXT,
you're dick riding AEW without a license.
Yeah, so this is hold on. That's me on the bottom of Tony Khan just riding his dick right now. I don't even know how to get back to our classic view. Hey, we're back.
So that is today's show. What have we got to plug? Saturday show is still going ahead, even though Eric is taking Sharpie wife to watch the Jonas Brothers.
The fuck? How does that even happen?
To be fair, I believe she said in the live chat last weekend. I don't know why he bought those tickets.
Yes. This is all him. When gifts go wrong.
There will be a Saturday show. Me and Marcus will probably be talking about SmackDown and not Rampage. So bring your questions, send them to thesharpshooters@gmail.com or leave them in the comments and we'll read them out and answer them on the show. Otherwise, it'll be a really short show.
Yeah. Or if you want to bring up Rampage in the chat, go ahead. We'll talk. We'll say, "Oh, that's what happened." Gas.
Raw is retro.
What Jay Cargill gonna do this week? Gas.
Raw is retro is out tomorrow, and I think a special edition of the shoot for Veterans Day and Remembrance Day in the UK will be out where Eric interviews the Marine Jamal, all three faces of Jamal.
Yep. And you get to hear about all types of stuff. His military life. It's gonna be photos. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. Yeah, and there's part of me, Manny, that wants to go back and change the thumbnail and censor the Nick Aldis part of the photo and be like, "This is graphic violence." I would love to redo that show because I would love to put the warning label on there. Warning. That'd be great. And then also the warning label for this show: dick riding without a license. Don't get caught. Don't get caught.
Don't get caught.
Watch yourself.
So until Saturday, where our next live content is. Peace.
Peace.
Oh no, wrong one.